good morning, Grand Rising, good morning, sisters and brothers, kings and queens. It's so good to be on here. It's so good to be not on here. It is so good to be awake. It is so good to be filled with these breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. This is the grandest, greatest gift that God has graced each and every one of us that is here today. So, I want to thank you all for joining QUEENASHAKIA 777 Queen Ashaki on the YouTube. I thank you all for joining me here. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of you all's journeys also. I look forward to us talking more and more, engaging more, writing each other more, and whatnot. As you all know, when I get on this video, I do not record a second time around any types of flops or bloopers. You all see and get them all, because life is unscripted. We just go and flow. And the best way of living is just being authentically you. About a year ago, I kept hearing, it may not even been that long ago, but I kept hearing about being authentically you. And I was in a fast. I was in this transition of changing myself, of stripping myself of some things. So this person was like a light. You know, it's like I kept bumping my head. I kept doing the things that I was working so hard to rid myself of. You know, they didn't quite understand that, yes, that was me being authentically me, bumping my head over and over again, because they caught me at a time when I was working on some things, transitioning and intentionally, purposely doing some things for the greater me. People that are arrogant, people that believe that, oh, you're being a certain way for them, you can't tell them anything, because this particular individual felt that, oh, I was trying to change myself for them because I wanted them to like me. Ugh. That's the last thing on earth that I care about, is if someone likes me or don't like me. You take me as I am. And during my transitions of my bloopers and my flop-ups and my mess-ups, you know, if you're taking me as I am, then you're going to take and accept all of that. So they didn't quite understand. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here this morning and say good morning to you all. Encourage you all to slow down. Like me, I'm already moving fast this morning. My mind has been going, it's been growing, it's been, oh goodness, it's been so many downloads and whatnot that has occurred already. This week has been a challenging week. Very prosperous. A lot of things has been going on. A lot of things has been killed off. A lot of things has been buried. There's been some, new seeds planted. Remember, we are going to talk about the fertile and infertile soil. How seeds can be planted, but depending on if that soil is fertile or not, will determine if that seed grows or if it just stays shoot. Some seeds don't grow. Some things just don't grow, you know, because the soil is not fertile. And guess what? Some seeds is they're not even healthy enough to grow. You know, I learned a couple of weeks ago that trees are, first I thought they were, no, this is not what I thought, but I learned that they are just as long as how tall they are. Then I learned that those roots grow, they are even longer than that. And it's just like, wow, it does not matter what goes on. Storms, hurricanes, those trees are strong, and those roots do not get rooted out. They're planted. They're there forever. They're there. So, I didn't get on here to talk a whole lot. I didn't, but I do want to encourage you all to have a light-filled love day. Love on yourself. Be gentle to your own self. I know there's too many times that I can say I've been gentle with others, while in fact my heart will be racing almost out of his body. You know, it's been years of having those types of experiences, but I've learned to, and this is why I stress to you all, be gentle to your heart. Because as you are gentle to your heart and kind to yourself, it just automatically outflows to other people. You know, it's effortless. You know, when you have even relationships, friendships, that you are allowed to just be. Just be. That is the most beautiful relationship of all. And I encourage you all to connect with those that allow you to be no matter what. You know, being judgmental, you know, people that care about you, they will open up and talk with you about whatever, redirect you, give you insight. Not saying you have to do what they say. However, when people that you are around and you trust them 100%, and that energy is reciprocated, you take heed to what they're saying, you know, and also resonates with your spirit. And hey, you know, that's just what it is. You know, and you continue to build your friendships, your relationships, just keep growing and flowing. Being in relationships, and when I say relationships, I'm referring to any relationship, friendships, spousal, you know, whatever. When you are allowed to just be who you are, that is a gift in itself. All of that other and having to walk on eggshells and people want to tell you how to talk and you shouldn't say this. When people are in the conversation, just keep having an opinion. You are unable to speak freely. Those are not the people that will increase the gentleness to not only your heart but to your soul. Those ones are not feeding your soul something that is healthy to continue for you to be whole. Those are ones that are chipping away at your soul to break it up so that you can be all discombobulated out here with yourself and also whatever it is you outpour into the world. You know, those are the ones that if you want to have a free spirit and continue to build and be free, and if you are healing up from some things, you want to connect with ones that just accept you as you are, that are not trying to correct you, that are not sitting up talking about, you talking too harsh, or you know you should have said it this way. Excuse me, you speak how it is that you want to speak. That's what makes you you. And that's what makes you beautiful. And that's what makes you continue to grow and be the one person that it is that you come here to be. You know, you didn't come here with all these different thoughts and ideas from people sitting up telling you what to do, how to speak. Oh, you're talking too harsh, or you this, that. No, baby. And from all of that, that is why my circle is extremely full of love and is sealed with love and light. And it is only a few ones. So I love you all. You continue to have a light-filled day. I know I've said that already. Pay attention to your spirit. Listen to silence when ones are speaking. When you're able to hear the words that are not being said, then yeah, you own one. Pay attention to those things. Your spirit is present to protect you, to prosper you, to empower you, to enlighten you, to guide you. Thank God your higher being, universe, whatever you get yourself, what you're feeding from, your ultimate feeding. Stay prayerful. Do your meditation. Do your work. And then wait to listen, to know what to do next. I love you all. Be blessed. And I'll talk with you all later. Oh, you know what? And for those of you that may be having a challenging time, I share my light with you all. Okay? Your light is inside of you. And God has a light that is out here, baby. This universe, the universe was created for us. All right? The earth is our stage. God's light, that spotlight out there that goes and flows and just there for us 24/7, that's our spotlight. Get yourself wrapped up in it. You know, inhale the positiveness that you want in your life, that you want in your being. Inhale positivity. Exhale what it is that you do not want. Inhale God's light, that universe. Inhale the oxygen and trees, you know, all that is out there for us to continue to build our being and feel and be great out here. And exhale and push out the things that you do not want. You know, remember, keep your energy safe. Keep yourself around ones that are secure. If you're connected with ones, you got to make sure that they are 100% whole. Otherwise, guess what? If you have had the energy of something exercising in your life that was negative, you have to be more so on guard, because that right there is like a seed that had been planted. In order to stay away from things repeating in your life, you have to secure yourself. You got to make sure that you're not connecting with ones that may not that may have that same thing that you've just gotten away from. You can't sit up there and simmer and play with it. Because guess what? That energy will strap you right on back up, and you'll be right back in the same old thing. And this is why I live my life the way that I do. I'm not open to a lot of ones. I'm a people person all day long. However, who I allow to actually be in and close in my life matters. It has to. It has to. You know, my biological father has been deceased for 50 years now. That right there is a physical, hard, concrete evidence that yes, I must keep myself in safe, secure energy. I don't play with it. You know, and the times that I have chosen to have myself in an unsafe energy, guess what? It calls for my eyes to get opened up. Oh, wow. This is a terrible thing here, but I tell you, God has kept me safe. Oh, Lord, I'm just so grateful. You all have no idea, but you know, we'll share and talk about that more. I encourage you all to join my channel, QUEENASHAKIA 777 on YouTube, Queen Ashakia 777. Get over there and join, okay? And when you subscribe, let me know, so that you can receive your sample of 7 Faith 7 handmade soap, okay? For those of you that are needing soap, remember 708-943-SOAP. 708-943-7627. Text in your orders, okay? Ooh, wait, yes, you have to. Right now we got a good sale going on. You get a whole brick for half the price. They're going for $25 right now. You know those right there is usually $50, made with 60% olive oil, coconut oil, shea butter, hemp, essential oils. The lye, it is used so that all the oils and the ingredients and mixtures can mix evenly. They're cold pressed, takes 4 weeks to cure. And guess what? You can wash from head to toe. We're in the 17th year, and I am just so grateful to God for having that to keep going on. And it's a lot of exciting things that are being put in place. Life in itself is exciting. You know, I hear people talk about how they're waiting. Your time is coming, your time is coming, your time. You know, those type of ones that I hear saying that, excuse me, you in your time. You in your time because of your breath. Your breath's making your time. What do you mean you wait on your time? Are you talking about a dollar now? Because guess what? Money is not what make you. Your spirit is what make you. You gotta have $1 million, $1 billion spirit in order to even draw it in. Because when you get it, you won't even know what to do with it. You know, there's a reason why things get put on hold, I believe, and limitations placed. Because ones have to work on their inner. It's things that we can have all the money, all the physical things in the world, but I tell you, if there's some things that are missing in your life, that money ain't gonna be about nothing. Even if you got everything, money is not what makes you whole. Your soul, what you got inside of you, is what makes you whole. You know, so the next time, if you are one of the ones to say, you know, your time is coming, know that you're in your time. Anything that is going on that is challenging, those are exercises that you need, baby. That's training. You're out in the battlefield right now. You know, you're in training. You're being conditioned. You need these exercises so that you can expand, because it's going to help you on a whole bunch of other levels. It's not just one level that things help you with when challenges come. They broaden you. They expand you. You know, so be grateful for what it is that you have. And right now, if I'm talking and you're listening, you got breaths. You have to be grateful for these breaths. You cannot take them for granted. I love you all, and talk with you later.